What's good, everybody? My name is NeesterHere. Welcome to the Mario Kart Wii track tier list thing. Today we're on Wii, probably the biggest one. So we got 5 tiers here. We got Run It Up, Damn Good, It's Okay, Who Cares, and AIDS. So let's go! Alright, so up first we have Luigi Circuit. Now, this one, it's not that good. In terms of, like, the circuits, it's really, there's really nothing going on at all. I think in terms of it being, like, a starter, it does its job, but aside from that, couldn't give a fuck. There's almost nothing memorable about it at all besides the big-ass Luigi statue. So, I don't think it's like an AIDS track. Like, I would never, like, groan at the sight of this one, but I would probably just give it either at, like, the lowest of It's Okay or, like, the top of Who Cares. So, honestly, I think we're just gonna give it that for now. Moo Moo Meadows, baby. So, this is one of my favorite ones in Mario Kart 8 to do 200cc on, but in terms of just Mario Kart Wii's version of it, I think it's just fine. I don't think it's bad or good in any way. I like it. It's a fun time. But honestly, I think there's just really nothing to say about it. I just think it's okay. Mushroom Gorge, it's a classic. Gotta put it and Run It Up. It's Mushroom Gorge, man. Probably one of the hardest Mushroom Cup tracks of all time. And the fact that it also has appeared in like every single game since its introduction is kind of nuts as well. Now, Mushroom Gorge is like genuinely ballin'. Toad's Factory. So this is a weird one because Toad's Factory is like very strange because it's incredibly good. It's incredibly popular. It's a massive fan favorite, but Nintendo doesn't give a shit. And I've always found that so odd that like out of all of the giant fan favorite ones, Toad's Factory has just never returned. And I do not understand that as to why. Toad's Factory and like Wario Coliseum are like the ones that have just never fucking returned and nobody even mentions it. I personally wouldn't think it's like an S tier track. Like it is damn good, but like I just don't think it's like at the like the quality of shit that like Coconut Mall and stuff like that is like guaranteed to get into it. I think it's a damn good track. I wouldn't put it in like the S tier or anything. I think it's pretty fucking great. Mario Circuit, who cares? Yeah, this is another one that's just like I don't give a fucking rat's ass about this one at all. Honest to God, man, I think I might honestly like Luigi Circuit more than the Mario Circuit just because of the fact that like it's an introduction, so it's like your first ever like toe dip into the water of Mario Kart Wii, and I think that makes Luigi Circuit at least a little bit decent. But Mario Circuit, on the other hand, there's nothing going on, man. There's really not shit. Coconut Mall, that's not even top of, yeah, no, it's top of Run It the fuck up. One of the best layouts of all time for an actual racetrack, one of the best concepts of it being in a freaking mall. It's just awesome. The music is great. There's literally no flaws. DK Summit. I have never really been a fan of DK Summit, you know. I think that, like I said earlier with Moo Moo Meadows, I think that in Mario Kart 8 200cc makes this track so fucking crazy, but I don't know. To me, this just seems like a gimped Mount Wario. It's alright. It's definitely higher than okay standards, so I'll put it in damn good, but I would put it below Toad's Factory. Wario's Gold Mine. This is a tricky ass one, you know, because I, honest to God, do not know. Like, I really do not know. The fact that this track is in flower as well also really just like weirds me out. Like the fact that this is in flower but Dry Ruins isn't special, nah, that's totally ass backwards, bro. That has to be swapped. I don't really care for Wario's Gold Mine. I think it's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's just okay. Music is kind of a bumper. I'm either feeling like a low damn good or like the toppest of It's Okay, and honestly I might do the It's Okay. Daisy Circuit. Now this one, I'm going to say this with 100% bias. Daisy Circuit is one of the like personal tracks to me because like there's a few handful in this track that just like mean a lot to your boy and they aren't really shit, and Daisy Circuit is one of those two tracks. So I kind of am gonna be biased with Daisy Circuit. And what I'm going to do genuinely, I'm sorry because this is going to piss somebody off, I'm going to put it at the top of damn good above Toad's Factory. Just because I just think in the entire Mario Kart series, there are 2 circuits that I think are just incredible. I think that they are just so fucking awesome because they just serve as A, a perfect racetrack, B, just perfect atmosphere, and C, bias. I shit my pants when I found out that Daisy Circuit was coming back for the booster course. Pretty hold. Yes! 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 Okay, all right, here we go. Pauline and Diddy. Oh my God. Yes, Daisy Circuit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Holy shit. Yes! Koopa Cape and Maple Treeway. We're gonna do both of these at once because both of them are S tier. Like, it's not even a fucking competition. They are definitely better than Mushroom Gorge. What is the ranking? You know what? I damn do not know. This is like the holy trinity of Mario Kart Wii, bro. I don't know what the ranking is, though. Coconut Mall, Koopa Cape, and Maple Treeway. What's the story? How do these tracks fare against each other? What takes gold, silver, bronze? Like, that's a tough question, you know. I would say that, like, Coconut Mall is, like, the most nostalgic of all of them. I think that this is the one that like my mind goes to when I think of Mario Kart Wii. Koopa Cape can be bullshit sometimes, but that whole last part that takes place underwater is just magic. And then Maple Treeway is actually incredible. Yeah, shit. I think that Koopa Cape might be third in that little list. And honestly, no, yeah, Maple Treeway is better than Coconut Mall. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this. This looks pretty good. Grumble Volcano. This one is one that I'm not really the world's biggest fan of. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't really care. Like, I'm sorry, I just really don't. It doesn't have, like, the wholesomeness of, like, Moo Moo Meadows has, and it doesn't have the wacky, zany, crazy shit of the Gold Mine. To the point, genuinely, I'm considering a who cares. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't really like it. I just don't think that it does anything. Like, yeah, the third lap is pretty cool. The fact that, like, the whole thing fucking vanishes. That is sick. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling. You know, I'll be reasonable. I'll put it in. It's okay, but I don't know. Dry Ruins. Now, this one is one that I will be getting flack for because this one I don't really need to hesitate on. And yeah, this one is the top of who cares. Never in my life have I been able to remember this damn stage. Even after replaying the game for this video, I still do not have any idea as to what the hell the layout of this damn track is. I never remember it. The part inside of the pyramid is sick as hell, like with the half pipe. That part is badass. But literally everything else is just turn right on the yellow road. Like, it just doesn't have anything going for it at all besides, like, that two-turn quick thing that happens inside of the pyramid. If this never comes back in any Mario Kart game, I will be the first person to not care. Moonview Highway is another one that I might get a lot of shit for, and that's just because I don't care either. I say that this is probably another one of the who cares stages. I love the vibe. City at Night is, like, one of my most favorite themes of all time. I love it. The music as well just absolutely slaps. So already it's better than these three, but would I put it on the same level as, like, Gold Mine and Grumble Volcano? Actually, probably, yeah. Never in my life would I ever want to play this damn track. I just think it's just fine. Like, it's just okay. Like, I don't really have an opinion on it. It really is just drive in a straight line and dodge the car. That's all you got going on. Bowser's Castle. Let's do Rainbow Road as well with it, because they're practically, like, identical in terms of my opinions on them. And I gotta be honest with you, man. They're fucking heavy. Like, these are some bitchin' stages. Rainbow Road for the Wii is probably the hardest track in the entire series, let alone the game, and I just think that it's great. I think it is damn good. That's why I'm gonna put it up there, baby. Bowser's Castle, on the other hand, I think is probably the best Bowser Castle in the entire series. Like, Rainbow Road is not the best. It is definitely the hardest, but it's not the best of all of them. But I would probably say that the Wii's Bowser Castle is probably the best of all of the Bowser's Castles ever. Because, like, let's think about this. Oh no, N64 is really good. I love the N64 Bowser's Castle. Shit. Given the fact that this is at least top 2 of the best Bowser Castle of the entire series, dude, I'm going to put it in S. Like, I'm just genuinely going to. I don't think it has, like, that classic feel of, like, these top 4 boys up here do, but it's good. The giant Bowser statue, the half pipe, when you first go into it, going over the damn ramp, the wavy road inside of it, like, oh, it's just nice. It's just a great fucking course, bro. Also, that little fun fact that the Bowser's Castle theme in Mario Kart Wii is just the Maple Treeway theme slowed down is, like, one of the most insane things I've ever heard in my life, and it blew my mind when I found that out. And it's just such a cool idea, bro. I love this stage. Yeah, that's an S tier all day. All right, so this is the tier list so far for Mario Kart Wii. Now, one thing that is pretty dope about this is the fact that there's not a single one of them in bad. Like, I wouldn't consider a single one of these stages dog shit. There are definitely some Fs, though, coming up. I can just already by looking, I can guarantee you that there's some on the way. But no, yeah, Mario Kart Wii is a pretty solid-ass game. I can dig it. But are the retros good? Let's find out, lads. So starting off with Peach Beach, go fuck yourself. I have no idea why, but since day one, since I was a small little feeble child, Peach Beach has always sucked the darkest part of my ass because I have just never liked this stage at all. There's nothing even like wrong with it. I just hate it. And I don't really know why. I don't really like the beach aesthetic. I've never been a fan of tropical. That's probably why I could never even beat Sunshine, but it just does nothing. All of this is just a big-ass oval where you just drive on sand. And then you also have to deal with the annoying-ass ducks that will just, like, sharpshoot you with, like, sniper eyes from, like, a mile away. And it's just a not fun stage. Like, it really is just kind of lame as shit. The straightaway is the best part, because the straightaway where you go into that little town, that's the only part that's even halfway decent, or at least looks fun. But nah, the Peach Beach is a stinker. Yoshi Falls, my dad loves this track. Yoshi Falls is one as well that I'm not really super keen on. It's fine. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it, but in terms of the giants you got above it, bro, Yoshi Falls fucking is a reeker. There's really just nothing going on. It's just a big-ass circle. Like, that's all it is. Just a big circle on a brown road. Ghost Valley 2. Also not really a good one. Dude, honest to God, man, the Shell Cup so far is a stencher. Like, there's ooh, we need a guy to save it. Ghost Valley 2 I think is okay just because of how short it is, and like I love the theme, you know, the boardwalk kind of aesthetic to it, where the whole thing is pitch black and brown. Like, it's pretty spooky. Music is kind of creepy. That's about it. Who gives a damn and a half? Similar to Daisy Circuit, where I said that there are 2 stages in this game that I have a bias on. The second one is N64 Mario Raceway. Forgive me for this because this one is just insanely personal to me, but I'm gonna put it like right here, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I just really enjoy it, man. Daisy Circuit and Mario Raceway from the N64 are probably my favorite circuits in the entire fucking series. I have no idea why. They're just the perfect blend of just wholesome, fun, nostalgic. It literally just has it all. I can fully admit that it's a bias, but putting it any lower on the list, I feel like I'm cheating myself by doing that. N64 Sherbet Land. This is another stage that I just couldn't be fucked to tell you. Like, I really just do not care about it in the slightest. Would I give it an AIDS category, though? Probably not. I've never hated this track, but it's definitely the worst of who cares. Shy Guy Beach. Now, this is half the reason that I even wanted to do this video was because of Shy Guy Beach. I think that Shy Guy Beach is the worst track in the entire game. First off, just to say this with chest, this one looks disgusting. This is the worst track in the entire Mario Kart Wii game, just solely based on design and just the overall aesthetic. One, I don't like beaches. I got both beaches and AIDS, if that tells you anything. But, dude, the fucking background, man. This pixelated as fuck Game Boy Color looking background is the dumbest shit that I've ever seen. Like, I understand that it's from a Game Boy, but the fact that it literally looks like Five Nights at Freddy's, where it's just a single image that curves around you, that is like that's exactly what Shy Guy Beach feels like. There is nothing to this at all. The layout sucks ass. I never remember the music, and it looks hideous. That's 3 strikes, bro. You're out of the game. You got AIDS. Dolphino Square, baby. Now, this is one that I fucking shit myself over. The fact that so far this hasn't came back in the booster course. I would love it if they put this back in the booster course. We haven't seen what Wave 6 looks like yet, so there is a chance, but hopefully this next part ages like milk. So, considering that this stage has never returned, I think that it is so amazing, and it kind of pisses me off that it's never returned, to the point where I'm going to give it an S tier, dude. Dolphino Square, probably up there with Airship Fortress, is probably my favorite of all of the DS stages. I just absolutely love it. I think it, like, encapsulates, like, the entire Dolphino Plaza flawlessly. I love the theme. I love the vibe. I love just that wholesome little town kind of aesthetic that it gives off. I just think it's great. The layout is super fun. You got the big-ass drawbridge as well towards the end. Like, it's just good, man. Like, I just love it. There's literally no flaws with it. I just think it's great. GCN Waluigi Stadium. The dirt bike tracks in Mario Kart have kind of a mixed feeling to me because, like, I never hate any of them. There's not a single one of them that I think is bad, but there is also not a single one of them that I like or remember. They're just fine. And then Waluigi Stadium is really no different. In Mario Kart 8, it's kind of cool because they added like the second metal layer at the top of it. That's pretty sick, but everything else, I think it's just pretty decent. Nothing really going on with it to say it's bad. I give it like the top of it's okay. GCN Mario Circuit, same exact thing that I've been saying. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just couldn't care less. I would rather play on this stage any day of the week compared to everything that I have, and who cares? So I'm gonna keep it at the top of it's okay. Desert Hills. Now, this one's a weird one. When I was a kid, there was a lot of tracks that, like, I hated that as I got older, I loved more and more. Like, Music Park, for an example, is like a huge part of that. When I first played that stage, I despised it. Now as an adult, I fucking love that shit. And Desert Hills is kind of the opposite. When I was a kid, I loved it. I thought it was sick. I would put it like right here if I was like 12 again. But considering that that was like 10 some odd years ago, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I think this stage is just as decent as you can get. I think it's just what the fuck ever. Literally, if you give Yoshi Falls and Mario Circuit and Luigi Circuit a desert theme, you got this guy. At least Ruins has something fun going for it with like the layout and the half pipes and all that kind of shit. Desert Hills got dick. The only thing I remember in the slightest about it was the fact that when the track does like the little zigzag shit, cutting through that with a mushroom is one of the most satisfying things of all time. So I'll put it like right here, but any higher, nah. Bowser Castle 3. So this one I think is not terrible, but I don't give a damn. It gives off like a lot of like Shy Guy Beach vibes, and I understand that because they're from the same game, but just a flat course, really all it is. Nothing really going on. It's just cool music, lava, kind of fun little background. That's about it. I put it like the top of who cares. And also, just to be an asshole, I'm gonna move Dry down to here. That's gonna piss so many people off. Up next, we got DK Mountain. DK Mountain, oh my shit. I want this one to come back in Wave 6 so damn bad. And if it does, you can guarantee that I will be somewhere in the world jizzing my pants. A connection that I've made that, like, no one else has made ever, and it's kind of strange to me, is the fact that, like, DK Mountain and DK Summit literally are synonyms. It's just that one of them is jungle-themed and one of them is snow-themed. And they're both about DK. I find that fucking great. But the thing is, though, right, the thing that makes DK Mountain different than Summit is that it's fucking incredible. I would put DK Mountain in S tier, dude. Where would I put it, though? Honestly, it definitely beats out Dolphino and Bowser's Castle, from my opinion. Don't know why, it just kind of does. It might be a bias thing, I have no idea. But I would probably put it right there. Yeah, no, this stage is bitching. You immediately get shot out of a cannon and go all the way up to a freaking mountain. And then you just go down it. And it's a very simple concept. And I literally also just described everything about DK Summit. I just think it did it first and it did it better. Mario Circuit 3 from the SNES. The fact that this is even in the Lightning Cup in general fucking blows my mind. But nah, this is nothing. Like, this stage means shit. Every single thing in Who Cares category has something, at least, that I enjoy about it. Like, there is some kind of fun vibe to it. SNES Mario 3, it got nothing. I'm gonna put you in AIDS, bro. Peach Beach, though, definitely is better. Peach Gardens. Okay, so Peach Gardens actually is kind of... Oh, shit. I actually kind of forgot how cool this stage is. I really do enjoy this one, actually. Peach Gardens is one of the, like, more complicated tracks in terms of, like, the overall layout of it, and that's what I do like about it. I love the music. I love the aesthetic about it. It's just fun. The giant hedge maze with the chain chomps, that's pretty fucking sweet. It's just cool. It's just good. I don't really have that much, like, to say about it, but I just think it's damn solid. I'm gonna put it in it's damn good. Where would I put it, though? It's definitely better than DK Summit. That's not even a question. Is it better than Toad's Factory? I don't know, to be honest. I think they're, like, damn tied. I really have no idea, because you have Rainbow Road, which I love hard stages in Mario Kart, so that already gets up there. And then these two guys, I will fully admit as a bias that you are 100% in the right if you tell me that I'm an idiot for putting these guys so high. But Toad Circuit and Peach Gardens, I think that they are just as tight as you can get. I think that they are just... I think that because Peach Garden has returned as much as it has, I think I'll put it above Toad's Factory, but that's not meant to be me shitting on Toad's Factory. They are practically tied. DK Jungle Parkway, I think this stage is also just, it's okay. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. See, I feel weird, though, because I like it way more than everything that's in, okay? You know what I mean? Like, if these were all 5 out of 10 stages, I think this one's like a 6. Here, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a huge change here. It might piss some people off. I do not know. I'm gonna move Rainbow Road and Mario 64 up to here, up to Run It Up, just because I just love them so much. And then I'm gonna put Jungle Parkway right, like, maybe here. Yeah, no, that's pretty good, actually. I can dig this lineup, you know. This is not half bad. I don't know what it is about Jungle Parkway that I just really enjoy. I just think it's just a nice, wholesome, chill little thing. I just think it does nothing wrong. It's got a cool loadout, cool music. It's all right. And then up next, we have N64 Bowser's Castle. Now, I don't want to call it a bias, but, like, I fucking love this stage, dude. It's my favorite stage in Mario Kart 64. Like, that's just factual. I just love this damn stage. Am I wrong for saying that it's the biggest Bowser's Castle in terms of, like, actual distance you drive? Because I think it is. I don't know, I just really like it. I love all the thwomps. I love that little garden section with the flaming Bowser. I love, like, all the little twists and turns you do. Marty, homeboy, shout out to the homeboy Marty, the thwomp. I would honestly, God, put N64 Bowser's Castle in my top 3 retro tracks in this entire game. It's definitely better than Mario Raceway, even I can say that. Is it better than the Wii's Rainbow Road? I do enjoy it more, though, to be honest. And is it better than Dolphino Square? That's a toughie, you know. I think that might be another tie, honest to God. I don't know. I don't know which one I like better. Dolphino Square and Bowser's Castle on 64? I have not a damn clue. I'd probably just keep it there, honestly, yeah. I'm a boy, so I'm ending off right here. So this has been my tier list ranking of all the tracks in Mario Kart Wii. Did you enjoy my list, or do you think it was just hot shit? Please let me know down below, because I want to know what other people's opinions are on this. So if you enjoy this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do, and have a good one. So goodbye. See ya!